Hey folks, it's me, Brian, and I'm back again. And let's see, for the last couple of videos I did, I have not been responding to comments, so give me a second and I will do that. Okay, so going back to maybe 3 videos now. Adam, you asked about, what were you gonna say about Nova? I answered that last video. Drew Carson, what's up, man? Message you got sounds pretty much like my father's a millionaire, owns a large business. If you send me X amount of money, I can leave this camp and come to your country to marry you, and you can become a millionaire, etc. Email or the random fake female profiles trying to date me on Facebook. To me, bud. Maybe more seasoned YouTube vets than me will have firsthand knowledge to share on the subject. Cool video, mate. Then Ben Cruz says, great stuff, Brian. Rarely look at my PM or emails, and if I do not recognize them, I do not open them. I had 1 or 2 that way. Probably the same thing. I just deleted them. I'm so impressed with the Superman test logo you found. They are really hard to come by, and thank you for sharing. All right, Drew and Vincru, Mike. Yeah, I was like, I read it a couple times, and I'm like, what is? Yeah, I'm not Nigerian. I was expecting it to, get a Nigerian prince wanting to let me know how his his father owns all the money in the country and blah blah blah. But I was just curious what everybody else had experience had been with this, or if they were getting these kind of emails also. Because honestly, I got like 103 subscribers. I'm not that big on here at all, so I was kind of shocked to be getting them in the first place. So yeah, so that answers Drew and part of Mike's. Mike, you see the test variants or the test logos for DC. Yes, they are pretty cool. I'm not huge on trying to hunt down the variants from back in the day because usually there's something really small or really simple like a test logo or Marvel is testing prices. And no, they're not goddamn newsstand variants because that doesn't exist. Anyways, so yeah, I usually don't go for DC and for variants that old because like I prefer variants that are actually different and better than the regular covers. But being as Matt had mentioned it to me, I got curious about it and I went to look the last time I was at a show, and lo and behold, found one. And the last show he still had it, so I picked it up. And I believe that same vendor also had the Justice League one also. At one point he didn't have it last time. Maybe I'll be able to find it this time, and maybe I'll pick it up. From what I understand, those are the only 2 books that had those test logos on them. Correct me if I'm wrong. Alright, so that was like 2 videos ago. Give me a moment and I'll find the last video. Or one of the other videos, I don't know. Oh, and the dude that subbed to me last time, I believe his name is Mike Check. So I'm guessing I haven't had a chance to watch any of his videos yet, but I'm guessing he must be pretty good on the whole YouTube thing with a name like Mike Check. So this last video was for my new comic book day review of my review of the Comic Collectors app. I got a whopping 2 responses or 2 comments, but that's okay because I'm just here to bullshit and waste time. So anyway, first one I believe was from Adam. Nice app, dude. Does it scan through the bags? Yes, indeed. It scans right through the bags. It scans through Mylar as well. Just discovered that tonight. If so, I might purchase it. It costs about $17 for us, which I think it might be a little weird because I think that this company that puts it out is from the EU somewhere, but I'm not 100% sure. So I would think it'd be a little cheaper for you. Anyway, I don't want to waste my money. Nobody wants to waste their money, but the way I look at this app is that how many times you've been to a store, how many times you've gone to a show, and how many times you've gotten home to discover, guess what? I already have these books. So, that being said, most of the time it's not a big deal because, hey, I screw up and I buy a $1 book here, a $1 book there that I already have. But perfect example is at work about a month or so ago, a month and a half ago. I think I showed you Spider-Man book that I bought off the wall. I think maybe around 149. Oh yeah, it was the first clone. I think it was 149 when Spider-Man is fighting a clone on the cover. So yeah, I already have that book, but I bought it again, and it cost me, I don't remember what it cost, but it was more than $1 book. I know that. So Adam and everybody else out there, the way I look at this app is, yes, I've spent $30 for the computer program, and I spend $2 a month or $2.50 to update that every month for their subscription fee. And yes, I spent $14-15 on the app, but I know that that app will save me money in the future, much more than what I paid for it. Also, how good is it with new books? It's very good with new books. The only problem is it's not always up to date with the covers. You can, if the cover's not already in the system, you will scan it and it'll upload a blank black spot, cover not available yet or some shit like that. But they do get the covers when the covers become available on the app and online, and you update it. It will update the covers too. And it's really not that great with, it's really a little bit slower with the variants because a lot of times they don't get all of the variants immediately. So it's a little bit slower with the variant covers also. Still, I like it. Do they keep the database up to date? Like I was just rambling on about, yes, it's fairly up to date. It can be a little slow with new books, as much as a week or more, maybe even a little longer. I haven't really paid that much attention to it. Most of the time, I don't have a hard time finding the books or finding the scans. Sorry for all the questions, mate. Have a great Christmas. I had an alright Christmas. Hope you had a good Christmas, Adam. Merry Happy New Year and Happy Hanukkah, Christmas, whatever, to anybody that. Oh, Happy Festivus for the rest of us. So that was the previous video before my boredom video, which was, I think I did yesterday. So now we're going to go to that one. Yep, it's my boredom video. So, to kick this one off, Carnage Man 99. I'm glad you cured your boredom bug. Lots of books. Ramos does suck. I hope he stays lost. I know, right? The Guardians of the Galaxy as the Guardians 3000. Okay, on that note, I don't think Ramos sucks. I just don't think his style always fits my vision of Spider-Man. I liked him a lot on Impulse. I really liked him a lot on Impulse back in the day. And I don't even hate him now. I just think that his cartooniness is a little over the top for Spider-Man. So that being said, the Guardians of the Galaxy, yeah, I have that problem because I'm old and I know the old Guardians. Adam, hey dude, I thought you had a guest on your channel for a minute. I'm digging the makeover, right? I've dropped Guardians of the Galaxy. They keep pissing me off. I'm trying to half my pull list. I'm tired of picking up books that are just meh. Deadpool does not. Oh, Deadpool does need to fuck off. Tony Daniels needs to draw everything. I have a great new year, bud. Oh, have a great new year, bud. Thank you, Adam. So yeah, this is my last video of the year and all that jazz. So, nope, no guests. It's just me. I do have a friend that I really would like to get to make a little guest appearance on my channel. I've mentioned him in the past, I believe. He's got a lot of knowledge, not just about comics from the Silver Age and up, but he's got a lot of knowledge about older stuff, about the history of comic books, about, like, he knows shit about, like, the first appearance of Archie. I know that's not a big deal to some people, but he's got a whole lot of knowledge, and I would love to get him to sit down with me sometime with a stack of his books, and do a video with me, because he's an interesting fella, really cool. He's working on writing a book right now. It'll be out sometime. Probably not. It's probably not going to be a huge release. It'll probably be it's really small print run, maybe like 3,000 books, and he'll probably sell them at shows mostly. So, oh yeah, the guest appearance. I understand why you dropped the Guardians. They're kind of close to being on the chopping block for me. And I did have my pull list this week because guess what? There weren't that many books this week. It's not that I have them, it's just that there weren't that many books. Deadpool, yes. There's Deadpool doesn't need to be on every variant. He's got 4 monthly titles, or he's got 4 titles going every month. It seems like, his regular one, Deadpool Art of War, Deadpool this, Deadpool Kills the that, and blah 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 blah. So skipping over that one, we're gonna go to Adam Day again. P.S. Thunderbolts got canceled at number 32. How did I not realize that? Oh, because I was just buying the books and not reading them. I'm disappointed with that. I was enjoying that, the T-Bolts. I really have been enjoying them. Just like I was really enjoying the Red She-Hulk book. I thought it was really great. I thought it had a whole shitload of potential to go all over the place with her involvement with that group, the Sword, and Machine Man was cool seeing him in there. It was awesome that they were flying around in that S.h.i.e.L.D. Corvette. What can I say? I guess the sales just weren't there for DC or for Disney and Marvel to pay the meager sum that I know that they probably pay to have it produced. So yeah, that sucks. All right, Tim. Happy New Year's, bud. Awesome stuff. I'm sure somebody out there would be willing to trade you for your Spidey Gwen book. Happy New Year, Tim. Oh, and Happy New Year to everybody out there in YouTube's lands. And yeah, if somebody wants to trade for it, I would definitely give it some consideration, but it's not a big deal. I don't mind holding on to it. And now for this week's books that I bought. Actually, they're not all from this week. Some of them, because it was a really light week. Just tell you what, I'll show you the books that I know that I bought this week that were brand new, and then I'll show you the meager haul that I got from other shit. All right, so I bought the East of West issue number 16. It's a variant, and the reason I bought only the variant is because yesterday I mentioned the variant covers that will, they're actually connecting covers, so they're going to go together in one long photo, or one long picture, so that's going to be freaking awesome. But here's the thing, I got online this morning when I was, sleepy and, teary-eyed, whatever, my Mr. Sandman hadn't left yet, so I got online and hopped on eBay and I bought them all, and I believe that I purchased the regular cover with that as well. So I just left the regular color in my cover in my pull box at work, and I'm going to check eBay, and if I did purchase it from eBay, I'll just slide it back on the shelf for somebody else to buy. So East of West variant, pretty cool. Unity number 13. I thumbed through this book, and it's interesting, the little bit that I thumbed through and read and looked at, and it makes me think I have to get off my ass and dig through all my boxes and get all of my Unities all in one place and give them a good read, because it seems like I'm missing out on a lot there. And here I have Harbinger number 0, Faith. This is a variant. It's a cover B. I haven't looked through this yet. I need to. I read this awesome piece of work right here. Yeah, you know it. It's S.h.i.e.L.D. number 1. What's not to love about this book? I mean, to be honest, I wasn't really thrilled about it. I really wasn't that thrilled that it was coming out, because I've had kind of a meh relationship with the TV show. I think the first season started out real fucking shitty and real rocky, and it heated up and it got pretty good. But this season, I've been watching it. I DVR it and I watch it, and I'm enjoying it, but I'm not really that wowed and blown away by it. But this one, this issue I really did enjoy. I thought it was pretty cool, pretty good stuff. And so, oh yeah, and the Mark Waid, great writer, and Carlos Pacheco, who is, I have been a fan of this guy's work since Avengers Forever. I haven't really stuck with him. I haven't followed every movement in his career because, well, I was out of comics for a while, 6-7 years. He went to DC, and I have trouble really getting on board with DC anyways. But I'm super excited and super happy, especially after reading this issue, to see him doing some work for Marvel again. And now I got the Scotty Young variant. And at first I was like, oh, who's the one laughing? And somebody's, oh, it's May. And I'm like, it can't be May. May doesn't smile. So I thought it was Sky. Well, I didn't see Sky in this issue, so I'm going to guess that is May after all. Then I picked up this little beauty, another variant for S.h.i.e.L.D. This is the guy, Stegman, Ryan Stegman. As you can see, you really will notice who he is because he signs his name like a Stegosaurus. So anyways, I like this guy's artwork, especially, and I like to pick up his variants just because they're cool. Here's a I believe David Marquez cover. Basically what Marvel's been doing lately, I believe, is when they've got their big news, whatever. Well, not even big news, but a lot of times when they're launching something new, they're doing their Young Guns covers. Basically, they're allowing their artists to, the ones that they labeled Young Guns, to run wild on covers, and that's cool. So that's it for my new books this week. I'm positive that those are all brand new books that I bought this week. The rest of these books I bought because I had some extra funds left over because I hardly bought anything. So I picked up Magneto number 13. I don't know why I bought it. I like the cover, and that's really, I think, what did it for me. I don't know who's doing the work. I actually, Pana? I can't say his name. But anyways, the cover, caught my eye, and yeah. So I picked that up. I picked up issue number 2. That's from like last month of Deathlock. And I picked up issue number 3, sorry, of Deathlock. This is a book that I'm trying to avoid putting in my pull list because I did enjoy the first issue. Thought it was really good. But at the moment, I'm kind of at a crossroads as far as money goes and what I'm doing with myself. So I'm trying to pare down what I'm buying every month. And so the only reason I got that is because like this week was really, really light. Now the last thing that I bought, and this is probably my favorite thing, is Nova number 25, the Art Adams variant, because I'm a sucker for this guy's artwork. So folks, that's my last video for 2014. You guys go out, have yourself a good time. And here's my PSA. Don't be a fucking idiot and get in a car and drive if you're fucking drunk. It's just stupid, and you might end up fucking dead. So, with that cheery thought, Happy New Year.